Are you tired of getting inconsistent results from your recruiting and hiring efforts? It's probably because you haven't discovered the power of full cycle recruiting. Thinking through the entire hiring process from start to finish, we teach a fact-driven hiring system that gets you from the framework, the foundation, beginnings before you even start hiring to how you attract a candidate evaluation and training and onboarding. So there's 4 major components to a successful full cycle recruiting process. Oftentimes, organizations are skipping one of these steps, or they're not consistently executing very well on one or more of those 4 components. The most often overlooked part of a full cycle recruiting program is the foundation. It's identifying the need, creating a job description that's smart and full of performance-based outcomes, and then creating a candidate scorecard from that they can use to both create marketing material that speaks to the ideal candidate and then use that to help evaluate the talent that they're finding to make sure that they're the ultimate fit. The second fit part of a full cycle recruiting program is attracting talent. Attracting talent is a full cycle marketing campaign. So it's finding your ideal candidate and their buyer persona. Where do they work? Where do they live? What kind of background do they come from? What kind of school, education, skills, experiences? What do they think is most important in their careers? And speaking to the individual in a way that gets them excited about your opportunity. Attracting candidates is a marketing activity. It's a way, just like you would with your customers, of getting them excited about the prospect of entertaining a job working in your organization. So it's not using your boring old job description that's a list of demands. That's something that you're going to use later in the process to make sure that once you've attracted that ideal person and you've hired and you're training and onboarding them. Candidate evaluation is the 3rd component of a fact-driven hiring system. And this is often where folks need a lot of practice and are not taught this in college courses. And if they're lucky, they've had a mentor throughout their professional career that's helped them develop a system for candidate evaluation that really helps them make sure that they're hiring the right people every single time. The last part of full cycle recruiting is your training and onboarding. This is the 2nd most often overlooked component of a full cycle recruiting program. We get excited, we found somebody, we hired them, we give them an offer, they're showing up, we expect them to just jump right in and start solving all of our problems, right? In reality, it never goes quite that smoothly. So we have to create structure on our training and onboarding. And that training and onboarding is creating smaller, smart goals that help them lead to their bigger ultimate goals within their role, so that they can have small wins and that you have ways to evaluate and provide feedback early in the relationship. The other part of it is the culture, really getting them to begin to adopt and to acclimate to our organization. A great way to do that is get them set up with a buddy, or make sure that you're spending one-on-one rapport building time with your new hire as a leader. All right, so now you have a better idea of the concept of full cycle recruiting and how we leverage a fact-driven hiring system to execute it. Let's talk in our next video about the 5 things you can do to master candidate evaluation to make sure that you never make a bad hire